and gals, how are you? Welcome back. If you're new, welcome. It's Big E here, and we are doing the Oathbound challenge. And we're on the little gnome. She's a mage.
Greetings.
Her name is Oath 6, because this is my 6th attempt. That's right. Hope you're doing well. As you can see, we are in Darkshore, and I bent the rules a little bit to get a port here from a mage from Ironforge. I just unchecked the options so that I can get to a group really quick, just so I could get the port, which opens up all these green quests, and that's what we're going to be working on today. We were a little bit, kind of like a little awkward level between, like a too low level really for Red Ridge Mountains, done in Westfall, nothing to do in Dunmoreau, and same thing with Loch Madon. There's the quests that are left a little bit too high a level. So we're going to run down here. These quests are still green. Some of these mobs might be gray. That's okay if they are. We could get this quest done and get to follow up. What you guys up to, man? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for choosing to hang out with me for a little bit today. Hold 1 second. Let me check something here. Good to go. For a ball camp? Yeah. Let's go ahead and discover this. Investigate it. Looks pretty shady over here. Damn shady.
Congratulations.
All right, we're going to go get some highborn relics. And Anya's pendant. It's also the red crystal. Do we have to do that? We do have to do that. We can do that on the way back. We've done all this before. Did it on a night elf hunter that we perished on. I think we may have died on another character here as well. Yeah, some of these are going to be gray. It's all right. Gives us a little bit of a break from the scary mobs we were dealing with last episode. I think they've got to be level 12 for us to get credit. They do. Clip myself there. Awesomely. See if we can spot Anya. Let's see, when does this come out? I think it's a Monday. Start of the week. We got this wand from a quest. Spark of the People's Militia. It's arcane damage. Level 10. Maybe I could just focus on the level 12s. At least we get a little bit of XP, but they drop stuff we need. While I was in Ironforge, I spent a little time on tailoring. We're up to wool stuff now. There was nothing I could make. That was an upgrade. We got to go a little bit further. But we'll be able to make some woolen bags here pretty soon. Looking forward to that. Replace these little 6 slaughters that we made for ourselves. I think I see her. There she is. She's level 16. Walk out of range. A little resist and a curse for us. It's a short one.
Congratulations.
A chance to hit reduced. That's for melee. Don't believe that counts for spellcasters. Let's have a little of this herb-baked egg that we cooked up. Could not sleep last night. Laid down in red for about an hour. Turned off the light. Laid there for a solid hour. Till I wasn't going to sleep. Got back up. I watched a movie I've watched before with Scarlett Johansson. It's called Under the Skin. It's a really interesting movie. It's really strange if you've never seen it before. I don't know. I've got a way different taste than most people. But I like things that are, you know, not so cookie-cutter Hollywood bullshit movies, you know what I mean? It's very weird. I won't say anything. Don't read the synopsis if you've never seen it before. Right now it's on Netflix, but you could probably get it off Google Play or whatever. I don't know. They give too much away in the fucking movie descriptions, man. It fucking... I don't know why they do that. But it's, I don't know. It's... The second watch of it... I mean, I like the movie a lot, but the first time was just a whole different experience. You get to see Scarlett Johansson naked quite a bit. I didn't mind that. She's a beautiful woman. There's probably some theme, what the movie, like, represents. And I have a feeling it might have something to do with, like, indifference. I don't know. It's a strange movie. Under the Skin. That's Eric's movie recommendation of the week. I looked at the director and I was trying to find other things he directed. There's nothing else on Netflix because I was interested in watching something else that he might have directed. I'm sure he's directed other things because I think that movie is like 13 years old. I think it came out in 2013. Yeah, I think we came here just in time to catch these green quests. Might have to let some of them go. Some of them are going to go gray, and if they've got follow-ups that I know about, we'll go ahead and pick them up and just do it so we can get the follow-up, but some of them might not be worth doing at all. Leather vest there. A little bit of trouble getting this last one here. Like a man. Mm-hmm. We will hit level 18 today. I think we've got Fireball Rank 4 coming up. Let's confirm that. Yeah, Fireball Rank 4. Oh, I can also get remove curse. That's kind of that's going to be helpful, perhaps. When do I get a new rank of make water? At level 20, we can make some better water. If I pick up any milk or whatever, I'd probably end up drinking that. This, what we're drinking here doesn't restore that much mana. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little bit ridiculous now. We can't get this last one. Anyway, so I watched that movie. By that time, it was like 2:30 in the morning. I got back in bed and read for probably 45 minutes, close to an hour. And just finally started to get sleepy, but I don't think I went to sleep until like 5 o'clock in the morning. I hate that, man. Just couldn't shut the brain off.
Congratulations.
I know a lot of you know what I'm talking about. You know, overthinking and all that shit. What is this out here? Oh, these are the relics. We might as well grab this. I don't think we did this on the hunter because I may have been higher level when I came through. We ended up dying anyway. Right up there close to the town. Yeah, I got overwhelmed by plane strider and bears, and it was horrible. David and... No, I think it was Stubby invited us to the guild. One of those legends. And they're doing the Iron Man challenge. Yes, they are. Look at Stubby on his Warlock, level 56. 70 bars left. That is awesome, man. And he got his... So to the Twill gear set is obviously the cloth. It's like a white set you can get from, I think, Drops in the World. And here is David shooting looting. He was on about 3 hours ago. Hell yeah, man. And Stubby, which is Ed here, he said he was going to maybe try to wait for David, and they're going to hit it together. And if they're still planning to do that,
farewell.
I'm going to break Iron Man out, and I'll join them for a little celebration, make a little episode of it, or at least a short little cinematic is most likely what I'll do. I think that'll be awesome. Let's get these relics really quick. Oops. There's a rare mob in here. There can be somewhere. Maybe I'll take this thing out because it's going to come for me when I try to loot the... or study the stone here. Still need this linen. Even though we've moved on to wool, there's a few things we can still make that will give us some points. Let's go get this one and then we'll backtrack here. When I was trying to get a port up to Darnassus, you know, I was just hanging out in Ironforge by the mailbox, and I was waiting to see a mage. Oh, there's somebody else here. And I would whisper them, you know, they're up there around the mailbox and all that, and I'd whisper them and say, hey, can you give me a port? And I was like, you know, I don't have much money, but I can tip you a little bit. This one mage, she's like 5 gold. I'm like, yeah, I don't, sorry, I don't have 5 gold. I said, I can give you 20 silver. And she just went, LOL. Nah. I don't know, man. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, I'm fucking level 17, man. You know, like, is it really, am I putting you out that much to make a port? For 5 gold? I whispered this other dude, and he's like, don't worry about it. Like, don't worry about the tip. So, right there, that's 2 types of players in the game. $5 gold. For using, what, 0.8% of your mana? It's ridiculous, man. I probably would have paid a gold. We have 2 gold 46, but that's a lot for me, you know? So I was kind of playing I'm low level and broke card, and they weren't having it. Probably some douchebag dude, right? I'm sure. Oh, is this a... Oh, Strider meat. Oh, wait, no, it's not what we want. Damn it. Where the hell are the other relics at? Get off me, loser! Man, I gotta turn the air on. It's fucking hot in here. It's not. It doesn't help that I got this... one of my workout shirts on here. Come on, dude. Oh, I'm done. There was only 2 of them. Oh, okay, I thought there were 4 tablets for some reason. Fiery weapon enchant on both weapons there on that rogue. Saturday for me, about lunchtime. Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer and Spirit of Zandalar. We can't have any of those buffs, but I gotta be honest, man, I'm too lazy to fucking wait and hang out for all that shit. Even if I could have it. Alright. Let's get the Strider meat. Tell you what, we'll get the Strider meat in this area, and then we'll go to the inspect the crystal, and then we'll get the Rabbit Thistlebear, and then we'll head back and turn in all those quests. And probably level up. And we can go to Darnassus to train. We'll do that as soon as we're able. We want that rank 4. Got some people leveling over there together. Don't really need to be this far down to do the Striders. There's a James Bond movie called Moonraker. I think it's from the late 70s. Mid-late 70s, probably. It's with Roger Moore. That's the James Bond I remember as a kid. I think Sean Connery was the 60s James Bond, right? And there was at least one other dude before Sean Connery. Pierce Brosnan was never, I don't know, he was not my jam as James Bond. And then I guess it was Daniel Craig. I like Daniel Craig. Pierce Brosnan was just, I don't know, man, just kind of like a puss. But so was Roger Moore, really. There's the beach sea creature. I did pick that up, forgot about it. Hopefully we can just grab this without getting murdered by Murlocs here. Hey, brother. Would you like some intellect?
Congratulations.
For you and the pet, sir. Yeah, I think I saw a comment. Somebody's like, don't forget to buff the pet. Yep. That is a solid play. For a Warlock pet, they use mana. If it's a hunter, it doesn't really do any good. Unless, I mean, not intellect. But they can use, fortitude, whatever. We don't want to give up that meat. That is a soul of iron right there. That sucks. That's pretty close to... How do you die there? No, I can't say anything because we died just on the other side here. We were like right up here. Just right above Alberdine. Anyway, I got about 4 hours of sleep, I think, and I just got out of bed. Went to the gym. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, let's go up to the red crystal. We're right here anyway. Reading a book called Last Days by Adam Neville. It's pretty good. I've enjoyed his writing style. A couple more nights I'll be finished.
Congratulations.
All right. Let's get the thistle bear. And I'll kill any plain striders as we see them. There's a regular old thistle bear. We ain't interested in them. Not interested in those. This leads to killing plagued thistle bears. I think they're gray. There's a plain strider. The Shalaran. I warned thee. It's a little grells or sprites or whatever they are over there. There's usually a chest over here too. In that little area. But there is a rogue running around, so he's probably... Well, maybe he didn't snag it. Some people don't really care about that shit. Or they don't pay attention and don't see them. It's one thing I like about dwarves is that treasure finding racial. It's kind of cool. Especially for the way I play. You know, I don't really play on PvP servers and... where the racial actually, matters. But it's completely useless in PvP. Wouldn't it be cool, though, if... I always felt like they should have... Since a lot of the racials have a benefit in PvP... Oh, boy. This could be bad, man. Oh my god. That's all it takes, something like that. But most of the racials benefit PvP a bit. It would have been cool if the dwarves, like it was the same, it was Treasure Finder, but you maybe, if you're wearing a certain trinket, the dwarves could see it on the map. You know, it counted as treasure or something. I don't know. It was something like that. Maybe they could have worked it in. Not like all trinkets, because then you just have a shit ton of dots on the map. But, you know, maybe if there's like a best in slot trinket or whatever, I don't know how you would word it. Maybe it's a cloak, you know, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's an offhand. Still, I don't know, kind of useless, but... We need one more strider meat, and then we can get find a rabid thistle bear here. And do him dirty.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I swear this is different than it used to be. Where you used to have to run the bear through that trap? Probably wrong, but I don't know. Doesn't feel like I am. If that's the case and they changed it, it really makes you wonder about their like priorities for stuff, you know what I mean? Kind of strange. Like you've got bugged mobs in this game that have been bugged for 22 years, right? Those never have been fixed. Changed. I know I say it all the time, but it just forever gonna fucking piss me off. Why are we going up here? It's way too low level for this place. Let's just turn this in. Not doing the follow-ups here. Oh, man, can you fuck off, dude? It's so annoying pulling a very low-level mob. Yeah, don't have any interest in that. All right, my bear friend, let's go. Yeah, we'll go get leveled up here. Take that flight. Maybe make it a short little episode. In next episode, we'll probably come up here into the cave, do all of this, check in at the Tower of Althalax. He was at least level 20 because I heard him blink there. We're not too far off. Level 20. That's where we died on the hunter, like right in here somewhere.
Hello.
There you are.
Goddess watch over you. Good luck, friend.
There's the level.
Peace be with you. Good luck, friend. May the stars guide you.
Thunderous
Go in
Green Reaper.
peace, Del Nadris.
Where's Thunderous? It's this dude, isn't it? No. This is a Black Fathom's Deep quest. I think it's Black Fathom's Deep quest. This guy has underwater quests. Deep sea, vast ocean, or something like that. No thanks on that. Just swim out where the wrecks are under the water with the murlocs and shit.
Good luck, friend. Farewell.
All right. Okay, no follow-up there. So, can't eat that food because we didn't make it.
Greetings. Farewell. Del Nadris. Farewell.
Farewell, brother. General goods.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Clothier. Oh, and Taylor. Let's check in here.
I am honored.
Thought she might have some greens. It's
Will
such
you
a
light your path?
strange word, isn't clothier? Oh my gosh, apologies, sir. You know what? I'm not sorry. I sneezed. I need to get my keybind a mute the mic again. I used to have it. There we are. We can make a... Ooh, that sells for... That's not too bad. Let's make one of these so we get to level 80 here. This is... I don't know if he can teach me anything because he's a journeyman.
How may I help?
Yeah, so it's kind of pointless for me to... It's just a waste of money to get this stuff. There are no upgrades, and they don't really give us skill points, so...
A loon light your path.
A loon light yours, dude. Anyway, we can now... I'm going to wait a little bit longer, but as soon as we're completely off of using linen for first aid... I mean, for tailoring, I'll start using it for first aid. Oops. I think we're pretty much there.
What brings you here? Goddess, watch over you. Be careful.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Pretty good at filling up a vial. I've mastered it. Do. Probably going to forego cooking or fishing on this character. It's a pretty big...
I am honored. Be careful.
Time dump. That's interesting. -3 spirit. I don't know if I really care too much. So if I equip this, we lose 1 int, 1 spirit, but I think I'm going to make that trade, man. Yeah. I like the 5 int there. Increases my mana pool, spell crit chance, all that good stuff. So maybe we can come across a little dagger or whatever mages are able to use.
Greetings. Goddess watch over you. May the stars guide you.
May stars guide you.
I am honored.
You should be honored. Oath 6 here.
Good luck, friend.
Legendary? Huh? You've not heard of me? You must not even know about me. Yeah. Gnomes and dwarves are the only races that look like they might not be too much weight for the hippogriffs and the birds and shit, the eagles or whatever. The griffins. Well, maybe the undead. They're literally just bones for the most part. Pandas? Nah. Well, they have all the big giant serpents, right? All that crap. I've kind of completely forgotten about Mist of Pandaria. I liked that expansion. I have fond memories of it, mainly because I had a friend at the time in this guild we were in, which nobody was ever online. It was basically just me, and his name was Brad. He had a dwarf paladin called Thought, which I didn't realize for the longest time, I guess is an acronym for that hottie over there. He was really cool. He had, I think he had some health problems and stuff. He lived in Florida. Well, I first met him, I was living in Virginia, then I moved to California. But we remained friends for a long time. And then one day he went offline. And he never came back on. He's been offline at least 12 years. No, it's more than that. Well, yeah, I think somewhere in there. He just got sick of the game. I often wondered if he died. He was a little bit older than me. I tried to get in touch with him this is back when I was still using Facebook and shit. As I found him, well, who I thought it was on Facebook. And I sent him a message, but he never responded. Is the mage trainer here? She has to be, because there's a portal trainer right there. I saw 2 priest trainers.
How may I help?
Right. Night elves
Be careful.
cannot be mages. Well, then why in the F is there a portal trainer here? Yeah, I forgot about that. Night elves. Cannot be mages. So there is no trainer here. Well, that sucks a lot. Well, it's not that big of a deal. Let's hearth back. What I can do is take the boat to Menethil and then just fly to Ironforge. That's what we'll have to do. Yeah, I wish I'd thought about that. So if you didn't know that, you will not find a trainer, all trainers in all capital cities. For instance, well, let me think of an example here. So undead can't be hunters. Wait, yes they can. Can they? I don't fucking know. I don't think they can. So I don't think you'll find a hunter trainer in Undercity. Right? They can be priests, warlocks, warriors. And they can't be druids, right? So, well, right, obviously, because that's the Horde. I mean, that's the Alliance. Fuck, I'm all fucking confused. You guys know what I mean. If your starting zone character can't be a certain class, you won't find that class at your nearest thing. With the exception of, like, Stormwind. Even though humans can't be hunters, which I always thought was weird as shit. It doesn't make any sense. There is a hunter trainer in... Well, that's actually Ironforge because dwarves. No, it's Stormwind. There's a hunter trainer in Stormwind. I think it's because those might be connected via the tram. I don't know. All I know is night elves can't be mages, and there's no other race that starts here. This is just night elves, so... What else can night elves not be? I don't think they can be warlocks, so there's not going to be a warlock trainer here either. Right? That's my whole point. These weapons remind me... I can't remember what the battleground name is. I actually liked it, but I think people hated it. You had like this warglaive thing that you could use. There was you could jump on like a zeppelin or this thing that goes around, and I liked that battleground. I used to do that all the time when I was doing achievements and stuff. PvP achievements. But every time I would get in it, people would go, God, not this fucking beachy. But I wasn't about like farming honor. I just liked the BG. I just thought it was cool because it was really big and there's all kinds of different things you could do. Tol Barad, I remember doing that, queuing up for TB. I like that one too. I hated... I can't remember the names of any of them. The one where you start up on like the platform, it's almost like it's in space. I guess it was released during the Burning Crusade, maybe? I didn't like that one too much. You got to capture the towers. There are bridges in the middle with the flag. It was okay, but that one always seemed one-sided as balls, man. And there were always pre-mades back when I was doing this. This was in between Wrath of the Lich King and Mist of Pandaria, but mostly through Mist of Pandaria. God, there was always pre-mades. You just get fucking steamrolled, man. Not much fun. Like, I didn't even have time to, like, do achievements, because it would, you know, just be over so quickly. This bag sells for 2. This sells for more. Let's make one more of those up. Need some more fine thread. This stuff is a silver a piece, I think, to buy. One thing they did a very good job, I think, is not throwing money at you in Classic. It works out. It's, you know, if you're not somebody who buys gold or send gold from another character, like self-found type of playstyle, it works out so where you can just barely afford your abilities to train. And sometimes you have to forego one for, you know, a couple levels. But I like that about the game. I mean, I've even sold like a couple of pieces of like my crap gear on a character so that I could get, you know, hunter's mark or whatever the hell it was, some ability I needed. She might be up on the tip of the boat here. Boy, good thing probably should have watched where I'm jumping there. Wrecked by a crocodile. I jumped off way too early. It's quicker to jump off, though. Where she is.
Need help?
I do.
Have a good one.
See if Sludgegin or Sludgegin is up here. There's a rare ooze. He's usually right in there. I don't see him. This guard always... It's so funny that they put a guard here. Where is he? Like the worst fucking patrol. He walks up and down this fucking steep-ass cliff. I guess we passed him. He's down there somewhere. Little plane wreck back there, too. To get something to eat here. Well, I thought it was going to be a shortish video, but did a lot of running around. Mystic Ward. Cannot fish here in Classic. Kind of strange. Especially because your fishing trainer is in here. They changed it. I don't know when, but they changed it so you are allowed to fish there. Probably when they started putting achievements in the game, because you can fish up a fish there. And I've told the story before on the channel. I was trying to catch the fish, and I spent so many days. I would log in, just fish, while I was doing other shit trying to get this fish. And I don't know. I was like a week into it, something like that. I can't remember exactly. And I was fishing one day, and this little gnome comes up beside me. I was on my gnome warlock. Puts out his fishing pole, and he got it on the first cast. You know, it used to pop up in the chat, the achievement. And I was like, are you fucking serious, dude?
Interesting.
He wasn't even trying to get it. So we ended up having a little conversation and stuff. It was kind of cool. All right, here we go, man. Fireball, rank 4. We'll get remove curse. And I can't have any of this other stuff because it does damage. Except for like detect magic or whatever.
You have a great day now.
You have a great day. Lay off that coffee, lady. There it is. All right, so we're going from 57 to 77, 84 to 116. Now we'll start doing some actual damage. And the dot is pretty garbage. 12 fire damage over 8 seconds is fucking nothing. But, you know, whatever. Alrighty, there we are. We have hit level 18. Oh, that's right, talent point. Forgot about that. Here we go. So we'll put one more point here, and that'll get our fireball down, reduce that cast by half a second, which I think makes it 3? No, 2.5 seconds. So it's 3 seconds normally. Okay, cool. Anyway, that's going to do it. Thank you for hanging out with me. Really appreciate you. You guys take care. Oath 6 and myself will see you in tomorrow's episode.
Farewell.
Peace.